Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with another Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We're taking a look at a few different charts. A few different news articles, and then we're going to jump over on into the charts too. Bitcoin sitting right at about, where was Bitcoin sitting at? Right at about $32,000, right underneath 33,000. We did have a nice little bounce, but it does look like we are getting rejected once again, and possibly, our dominance has also been kind of trickling off too as well. So let's take a look at some of these news articles to get our day started with, and then we'll jump over into the charts. We have first market wrap Bitcoin back above $33,000. So this is a little bit before Ether up 65% in 2021. So we'll take a look at ETH today too as well. And then we also have some of the other news. Bitcoin suffers worst week in months due to regulation fears. And so that's also been taking place too as well. I think we're just going to read over this article today and then kind of jump over into the charts and get started. All right, here we go. All right, so if you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day as cryptos begin to become more of a part of our life. And all right, so first we have here, this appears to be the strong support around $30,000 according to traders. Crypto markets have reversed course across the board and are flashing green Friday. Bitcoin crossed over $32,000 and ETH is rallying hard in 2021 so far. Bitcoin trading around 33,600 as of 21 UTC, gaining 5.3% over the previous 24 hours. Bitcoin's 24-hour range 28,000 to 33,000. BTC above a 10-hour and 50-hour moving average. On the hourly chart, a bullish signal for the market. Technicals. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin starting to get to move back up above some key EMAs, and we'll take a look at those here in a second. Bitcoin's price was on an uptrend Friday, a marked reversal from the past days. The price per 1 BTC bottomed out at 28,800, and since then the world's oldest cryptocurrency has been on an upward run. It reaches as high as 33,800 according to CoinDesk 20 data, and an appreciation over 17% in the time span. Price has since settled somewhat at 33,600 as of press time. Guy Hirish, U.S. Manager Director of Multi-Assets Brokerage eToro, says one support level where traders scoop up Bitcoin to push the price back up seems to have taken hold, leading to reversals Friday. There appears to be strong support around 30,000 as prices have rebounded to trade north of $32,000. The consolidation is likely the result of smart money continuing to buy Bitcoin and perceived discount. Quantitative trading from QCP Capital echoed a similar sentiment about the 30,000 level in its most recent investor letter published Friday. In near term, we're expecting a key battle at $30,000 spot level. This battle of the 30,000 weekly close will be key in its derivatives market. Bitcoin funding rates for swaps continue heading towards zero, particularly on Venue FTX, which currently has the lowest rate. Signals leverage. Okay, so yeah, we're starting to see just traders start to take advantage of this volatility too as well, right? And I know that Bybit also has started one of their trading tournaments as well. So maybe if you're interested, you can join the trading tournament in our Bybit link using the description, using the link in the description box below. We have that available to you as well. Mostly we just stick to Bybit leverage exchanges. So yeah, that's what our trading group likes to use for the most part. We pay close attention to weekend price action and leverage perpetuals, funding rates. So yeah, it does look like that more than likely this is just going to be a trader's market for a while. Usually when Bybit likes to do their challenges and tournaments, that mostly means that we're probably going to be trending sideways for a while. So let's take a look over to the charts and see what maybe we can see where our consolidation is going to be leading us to here on our charts. All right, let's transition over there. All right, folks, so we're looking at the 12-hour here. We did see somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders being formed for us as well, but you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and take that off as of right now and just kind of get a little bit more of a reference point to see where we might be consolidating out to the side. It does look like we've found support above one of our logarithmic areas here. If we kind of zoom out, we can see that this logarithmic chart and pattern has been kind of playing out for us. We were looking for that $50,000 mark. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe going on into later this year, we'll see that finally occur. But I'm looking for more of a consolidation factor for us right now, and to see what's going to happen next. So taking a look at the 2-day, we've had held support here on our 21 EMA as well too. So if we dip below this 21 EMA, which is sitting right at about $30,000, then we could be looking for some lower numbers. Let's take a look at our 1-day chart and see how we've held above our 21 EMA, or actually below it. So we are kind of consolidating underneath our 21 EMA on the daily too as well. Bitcoin is sitting right at underneath right at about $32,000 or so. But what we're probably looking for is maybe some consolidation right underneath the 21 EMA here, and then maybe a nice bounce there. Cipher B on our daily chart, VWAP starting to clip to the upside too. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a nice little green dot here. It is good that we're seeing the VWAP started to move back to the upside. Momentum waves are probably going to take a little bit longer to play out, but that could definitely give us a nice push back up above our 21 EMA on our daily chart, which is sitting right at about $33,800 or so. Let's take a look at our 2-day, see what's happening on Cipher B. Cipher B not giving us a clear momentum direction just yet. It still looks like we're kind of headed a little bit further to the downside too as well. So yeah, that could definitely be take a little bit longer to play out for us too as well. Taking a look at our 12-hour charts here, still sitting underneath our 21 EMA. But what I like to see here is probably some consolidation between our two EMAs, our 21 and our 100, and then probably a nice squeeze to push us back in one direction or the other. It does look like we held support on our 100 EMA here on the 12-hour chart. And Cipher B giving us a big green dot down here, but VWAP is still kind of clipping off, moving kind of sideways as of right now. Money flow still looks pretty nicely in the green, so I would expect probably some consolidation here. It does look like we are going to be more or less in a trader's market for a little bit longer to see whether or not this is going to get us pushed back up above to this trend line here that's been holding us down. We have a alert set for our trading group, so if you want to join us over on our Discord server and join us in our private categories on our Discord server, you can use Patreon as a payment processor if you want to pay with debit or credit card. If you want to pay with crypto, message me on Discord and I'll get you all set up. And so yeah, we're definitely looking for probably a nice EMA squeeze here on some of these time frames. You can see that we did dip below our 100 EMA here on our 6-hour chart. This is our 8-hour chart, excuse me. So this is our 8-hour chart. We did dip below our 100 EMA. Cipher B possibly going to give us another rejection here to the downside. We'll have to try and make our way up. What we really want to avoid is probably a death cross here with our 21 and our 100 EMA. Let's see if any of our lower time frames have already given us a golden cross possibly. So we just want to probably avoid that death cross. It does look like on Cipher B though too, we are starting to see money flow start to move to the downside there on our 8-hour chart. Taking a look at our 6-hour chart, man, this death cross looks intimate right now. So I would be a little cautious, but definitely more or less probably going to be a trader's market for the next couple of weeks, and we'll have to see how Bitcoin wants to recover from there. But yeah, this is definitely looking like Bitcoin's ready to fall back over to the downside. Looking at the 6-hour, it definitely looks like we are starting to put in that another red dot possibly here too as well in Cipher B. So yeah, let's take a look and see if anything has started to recover, such as on our 2-hour. No sign of reversal just yet. On our 2-hour, we probably want to see another golden cross here to move us back to the upside, but no sign of that happening just yet on our candlestick patterns here. So we'll have to kind of keep a close eye on this and just wait and see. It does look like there is going to be a lot of volatility as of right now. We'll probably get some more zigzagging underneath this trend line here, but this is going to be our big resistance trend line that we'll want to make support up above probably going on into the rest of the month, or possibly going on into next month too. If we can break above it, we'll want to find support above there too as well. So let's take a look at our dominance chart, see what's going on our dominance. I'll take off our logarithmic scale and then go into auto here. You can see that we've still been putting in this nice sloping downwards trajectory with our Bitcoin dominance too as well. So if we are to break up above this, we'll have to wait to see if we are going to make any sudden moves back to the upside here. This is our four-hour chart. Let's take a look at some of our higher time frames here. 6 hour. I mean, it doesn't look pretty, folks. It does not look pretty. The daily does look like it wants to kind of hold support here, possibly wanting to get a big green dot down here as well too. But some of our mid time frames as of right now are just not looking as pretty as we would want them to look for Bitcoin to make a nice recovery. But that doesn't mean that these alts are not going to be rallying. So yeah, as the dominance continues to sell off, we've definitely seen some of our alts start to take off too as well. We had a price target on Chainlink inside of our Patreon page. So I posted that Discord. I posted that setup yesterday in our Discord server, and Link has just been performing outstandingly. And it is freaking amazing to see Link put in new all-time highs. But I did put that trade inside of our Discord server. So if you want to come join us over there, feel free to join us in the Patreon to get your payment processor set up, and I'll get you moved over to Discord. All right, so taking a look at ETH right now. Yeah, ETH, it does look like it wants to recover. We are starting to possibly make a move back up above our 21 EMA here on our 8 hour. Let's take a look at our daily, see what's going on with ETH. ETH, we've also held very nice support above our 21 EMA here. This does look to be really nice. We are putting still in higher highs here, or higher lows. So that's also a good sign for ETH too as well. What we're probably looking for is to get back up above previous all-time highs once again. And if we can do that, we'll definitely start to see maybe more of a rally. Now, I would be a little cautious here that we are starting to put in these kind of stair-step patterns to the downside when it comes to Ethereum on the daily chart. But what we're looking for is probably a green dot to send us back to the upside here, and maybe a nice little rally going back all the way up to the 0.5 mark, which is right at about $1,300 or so. Let's take a look at some of our lower time frames, just see what's happening here. Yeah, we started to get our green dots finally, but it does look like we are still losing a little bit of momentum, possibly wanting to see another red dot. What we just want to hold support up above is this trend line here. If we are to break below this trend line, it probably wouldn't be pretty, and that's sitting right at about $1,000 or so for ETH. So definitely trying to hold support above $1,000 for Ethereum here in the near term future, and that's going to make sure that we continue to rally to new all-time highs for ETH too as well. So I'm giving my trading group some nice setups on some of our alts that we are dollar cost averaging into, but also that we are trading to as well. So you can join us over there if you want to get 24/7 updates on the crypto market. But with that being said, folks, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was zoomed in the whole time. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's go back to ETH one more time and just show y'all what I was looking at, because I don't know how long I was zoomed in for. But let's go to ETH USD here, looking at the hourly chart, 6 hour chart. Yeah. It does look like we are kind of rolling over on Cipher B, but we probably want to maintain above the $1,000 mark, which is right where this trend line would probably hold us as support at too as well. But yeah, ETH, we want to make sure that we can still continue to rally here. We'll have to see how that's going to work out for us. But with that, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and end it there, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that we all can be updated every single video that we make as we continue to grow inside of the crypto space. And if you want to join us over on our private channels, you can join us through Patreon, and I'll get you all set up to our private Discord channels too as well. So with that being said, folks, I'll see you all on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.